It starts as one dream, shared across thousands of backyards and practice fields. A dream many will have, but few will realize. It requires sacrifice and perseverance, the will to push your body and your mind to its limits, only to set new ones. There will be obstacles, and alongside them, challenges. All are a test of your resolve to see if you truly have what it takes. Every week is another step on the road to stardom, and no two are the same. You will be defined by every game and each pressure-filled moment on the field, and by the relationships you forge and the decisions you make off of it. Today is where your dream becomes a reality. Today, your legacy begins. On the road to the NFL Draft, the Scouting Combine is the biggest checkpoint. No other event has its power to elevate or sink a prospect. Everything comes down to how they test.
Good to see you, Biyyek. You feeling ready for the Combine? Absolutely. I know how big this moment is. How you perform can really make or break your draft position and whether you earn a starting job as a rookie. That's the attitude you gotta have, but just remember, you aren't on your own here. You'll have your new coaches and teammates to help you once you find out where you're headed. There's a lot of fans out here too. It's a good chance for me to connect with them. Maybe we'll even give some teams and companies to give me an extra look. Well, you got this last week to prepare how you want. You can engage with the fans and boost your popularity at meet and greets throughout Indy. Or you could use that extra time for training and put up the numbers you need at the Combine. What's your plan for the final days of prep? Good call. This is your best shot to impress teams. You need to be at your best. If you test well, you'll make plenty of new fans along the way.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey!
From its annual home of Indianapolis, Indiana, it is time for the 2025 NFL Scouting Combine. I'm Kate Scott, so happy to welcome you here for another year alongside someone who went through this event himself as a player. It was a few years ago, but he still remembers it, Mr. Brock Heward. And Brock, it is just about time for one of the most important events in the pre-draft process, as these players try to convince all 32 NFL teams that they should be their first-round pick.
And let me just tell you, these guys have prepared as much for today as they did for the most important games of their college careers. We've got our eyes on a lot of the biggest names here, but there is a Heisman Trophy winner on the field, and he's the one we are all very eager to see perform.
He, of course, the former Ohio State Buckeye. And now we get to see this dual-threat quarterback in the 40-yard dash. He's getting ready, down into his stance, and here we go.
We expected him to test very well here, and he did not disappoint. That's one of the best times we'll see today.
Next up, the all-important test of strength for a future NFLer. It's chest day, baby. Turn on the bench press.
Well, we expected him to keep going for a while here. Bit of an early exit and underwhelming to say the least.
So now it's his turn at the broad jump.
That's a good jump from him. That's in the ballpark of what we all expected. So that's going to check this box off for a whole lot of teams.
All right, it is time for the fastest event of the Combine. It's a showcase of how well you can change direction. It's the 20-yard shuttle.
That is such an excellent mark right there, and there's no doubt that he's got the quickness and the change of direction to thrive on an NFL field.
All right, partner, the traditional drills are done. Now the all-important moment where he can make the throws they're going to need him to on Sundays.
Up with a very good showing, as every scout in the building was watching him.
That's my heart. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's called ending your combine strong. He got out there with plenty of confidence, and he backed it up with a very good showing, as every scout in the building was watching him.
That wraps up the 2025 NFL Scouting Combine. There were a lot of great performances and impressive numbers, Brock, as the best of the class took center stage. So
Hi, nice to meet you. Thanks for taking the time to be with us today. To get to know you better, we have prepared a few questions for you. It's Super Bowl week and you witness your star teammate violating curfew. How do you handle it? It's the fourth quarter, and the game is on the line. The play call comes to you, but notice an opportunity in opponent's pre-snap alignment. What do you do? How do you handle a teammate who criticizes the coaching staff to the media after a loss? How do you prepare your body during the off-season? It's third down and long. You can either throw to your open tee underneath or your star wide receiver who's past the sticks but is locked in a one-on-one battle. How do you prefer to express yourself when you're on the field? That's all the time we have. Thank you.
When that cell phone rings, time stops. It's the single second that years upon years of work have been leading toward, and the conversation that follows ends one chapter of a football life while beginning another.
Hello? Hey, Biyyek, it's Coach Stefanski with the Browns. We are on the clock and about to put in the pick. You ready to be a Brown? I'm ready, Coach. This is the next step in Biyyek Shys' career as he goes on to the NFL. We will see him face off against multiple different opponents. For the Browns, he'll take this contract for the Browns as he is the 20th pick in the draft. Will he be able to change their fortunes? We'll find out